Namaste students, myself JV and Dr. Arun Kumar Singh, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. I welcome to all of you in my digital class BSc B.Ed JDBC 5th semester. We will discuss the topic biomes of terrestrial ecosystem. Firstly, biomes of what is biome? Biomes are large regions characterized by a specific type of climate and certain types of plants and animal communities. Each biome is made up of many individual ecosystems. Okay. Biomes and vegetations. Biomes are described by their vegetations because plants that grow in an area determine the other organisms that can live there. Plants in a particular biomes have characteristics, specialized structures or adaptations that allow the plants to survive in that biome. These adaptations include size, shape and color. For example, plants in the tundra tends to be short because they cannot obtain enough water to grow larger. Okay, the world major terrestrial biomes seen these plates. Biomes and climate. Climate is the average weather conditions in an area over a long period of time. Climate is the main factors in determining which plants can grow in a certain area, which in turn defines the biome. Temperature and precipitations are the two most important factors that determine a region's climate. Temperature and precipitations. Most organisms are adapted to live within a particular range of temperatures and will not survive at temperatures too far above or below their range. Precipitations also limits the organisms that can found in a biome because all organisms need water and the bigger the animals, the more water it needs. Latitudes and altitudes. Latitudes is the distance north or south from the equator and is expressed in degrees. And altitudes is the height of an object above a reference points such as sea level or the earth's surface. Climate varies with latitudes and altitudes. Temperature and precipitation seen these plates. Latitudes and altitudes. As latitudes and altitudes increase, biomes and vegetation changes. Trees of tropical rainforest usually grow closer to the equator, while mosses and lichen of the tundra grow closer to the poles. The temperate regions includes biomes such as temperate forest and grasslands, which usually have moderate temperatures and fertile soil that is ideal for agriculture. Forest biomes. Of all the biomes in the world, forest biomes are the most widespread and the most diverse. The large tree of forest need a lot of water, so forest can be found where temperatures are mild to hot and where rainfall is plenty. There are three main forest biomes of the world: tropical, temperate and coniferous forest. Okay, tropical rainforest are forests or jungles near the equator. They are characterized by large amount of forest and little variation in temperature and contain the greatest known diversity of organisms on earth. They help regulate world climate and play a vital role in the nitrogen, oxygen and carbon cycle. They are humid worms and get strong sunlight which allow them to maintain the a fairly constant temperature that is ideal for a wide variety of plants and animals. Nutrients in tropical rainforest. Most nutrients are within the plants, not the soil. Decomposes on the rainforest floor, break down dead organisms and return the nutrients to the soil, but plants quickly absorb the nutrients. Okay, next, layers of the rainforest. In tropical rainforest, different types of plants grow in different layers. Okay, there are four main layers of the rainforest. Firstly, the emergent layers. Second, upper canopy. Third, the lower layers. And fourth, the understory. Layers of the rainforest seen displayed. Species diversity. A diversity of rainforest vegetation has led to the evolutions of a diverse community of animals. Most rainforest animals are specialists that use specific resources in particular way to avoid competitions and have adapted amazing way to capture prey and avoid predators. Insects use camouflage to avoid predators and may be shaped like leaves or twigs. Threats of rainforest. Every minute of every day, 100 acres of tropical rainforest are cleared for logging operations, agriculture and oil explorations. Exotic pet tradition robs the rainforest of rare and valuable plants and animal species only found there. Habitat destructions occurs when land inhabited by an organism is destroyed. If the habitat that an organism depends on is destroyed, the organism is at risk of disappearing. Temperate forest. Temperate rainforest are forest communities that are characterized by cool, humid weathers and abundant rainfalls, where tree branches are dropped with mosses, tree trunks are covered with lichens, and the forest floor is covered with ferns. They occur in North America, Australia, and New Zealand and are dominated by evergreen trees such as the dolox, fir, and sitka spruce. Temperate deciduous forest. Temperate deciduous forest are forests characterized by trees that shed their leaves in the fall and located between 30 degree to 50 degree north latitudes. The range of temperate can be extreme with summer temperatures soaring the 35 degree centigrade and winter temperature often falling below freezing. Okay. Plants of deciduous forest. Plants in the deciduous forest grow in layers with tall trees such as birch dominating the canopy, while shrubs covers the understory. Also, more light reaches deciduous forest floors than rainforest floors, allowing more plants to grow. Okay. Plants of the taiga. A coniferous is a tree that has seeds that develop in cones. Their leaves arrow shaped and waxy coating help them to retain water in the winter. The coniferous shape also helped the trees shed snow to the ground and not get wedged down. Okay, animals of the taiga. The taiga has many lakes and swamps that in the summer attract birds and that feeds on insects. To avoid the harsh winters, bird migrates, while some year-round residents such as shrew burrow underground for better insulations. Grassland deserts and tundra biomes. In climates that have less rainfall, forest biomes are replaced by savanna grasslands and chaparral biomes. As even less rainfalls in these biomes, they changes into desert and tundra biomes. As representation decrease in an area, the diversity of the species in the area also decreases, but the number of individuals of each species present may still be very large. Savannas are plains full of grasses and scattered trees and shrubs that are found in tropical and subtropical habitats, found mainly in regions with a dry climates such as East America and Western India. Okay, temperate grassland. Now, temperate grasslands are communities that are dominated by grasses, have few trees, and are characterized by hot summers and cold winters, with rainfalls that is intermediate between that of a forest and the deserts. Threats of temperate grasslands, farming and overgrazing have changed the grasslands. Grass crops cannot hold the soil in place as well as native grasses can because the roots of crops are shallow, so soil erosion eventually occurs. Erosion is also caused as the grasses are constantly eaten and trampled. Chaparrals is a type of temperate woodlands biomes with vegetations that includes broad-leaved evergreen shrubs and is located in areas with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. Okay, threats to the chaparrals worldwide. The greatest threats to chaparrals in human development. Humans tend to develop lands of the chaparral for commercial and residential use because these biomes get a lot of sun and are near the oceans and have a mild climates year round. Deserts are regions that have little or no vegetation, long periods without rains, and extreme temperatures. Deserts are often located near large mountains range because mountains can block the passage of moisture-filled clouds, limiting precipitations. Tundra. The tundra is a treeless plains that is located in the Arctica or Antarctica and that is characterized by very low winter temperatures, short, cool summers and vegetation that consists of grasses, lichens and perennial herbs. Threats of the tundra. The tundra is one of the most fragile biomes on the planet. The food chains are relatively simple, so they are easily disrupted. Pollution caused by spills or leaks of oil and other toxic materials may also poison the food and water sources of vegetations of the tundra. Okay, thank you, students.